It's your boy Laggin24 coming at you with the top 5 worst zombie maps in Call of Duty history. What's up, everybody? I got this list from Twitter. I asked my Twitter followers what their least favorite zombie maps were, and I took the top 5 most popular responses off of Twitter, came up with this list. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's jump into it. All right, so number 5, we have Die Rise, not Derice, Die Rise. This map was good at first glance, but that's only because Transit was so shitty that it made this map look good. And when you started playing it, the more and more you play it, the more and more you realize just how not good of a map this was. There's these jumping jacks that are like Nova 6 crawlers that somehow learned karate, and they will mess you up. Of course, unless you have the trample steam, which is another huge you got to build this thing. It's 4 parts, and if you're playing solo, it takes you 10 minutes to build the damn thing. I know you can smash a bunch of buttons and carry them all at once, but that still takes forever. I mean, you got to be really skilled with smashing buttons to carry all the parts. You fall off the building almost every time you play, and the elevators, you get crushed by them, and they put all the perks in them, so the elevators are constantly going up and down. You've got to wait for them. You stick your gun in the pack-a-punch, and oh no, there's a zombie behind me. I'm going to turn around and kill the zombie. And then you turn back to get your gun out of pack-a-punch, but it's 3 stories above you now, so you lose $5,000 damn dollars. And then Juggernog, I'll just go get that, no problem at all. Oh wait, it's not in the same elevator it was in last game, because they change every game. And that is why Die Rise is number 5 on this list. Let's move on to number 4. All right, so coming in at number 4, we've got Dead Ops Arcade. Was this even a zombie map? Would you consider it a zombie map? I consider it a giant waste of the developer's time. This is not 1980. I did not need an arcade-style zombie map. This is just horrible. There's a space gorilla. What is a space gorilla? It's just a cosmic space gorilla that you have to destroy at some point in this map, I think. I don't know. I never got to the end. But the worst part about this was I always got confused when I was playing with my friends of which character I was controlling, because there's just a ton of zombies they'll throw on the map. You've got an overhead view of 4 characters that are not clearly marked, and if you cross paths with another character, sometimes my eyes would then focus on his character, and I would think I was controlling it. Meanwhile, I'm over there in the corner getting molested by 100 zombies. So this map is number 4 on the list. Let's move on to number 3. All right, so coming in at number 3 is the map 5. Don't get confused. 5 is the name of the map. This is number 3. There's a scientist that shows up and steals your shit. He will steal your gun right from your hands. So make sure you've got a crappy gun come in your hands when round 5, 10, 15 come out. He comes every 5 rounds or so. Anyways, you got to go on this wild goose chase and chase him around the different levels of the Pentagon using these teleporters that'll spit you out anywhere. And if you don't kill him in a certain amount of time, that's it. Your gun's gone. So if it was pack-a-punched, well, that's your bad. You should have killed him. Although, oops, he's almost impossible to kill when you're playing solo. You better have some teammates with you. But he'll steal all their guns too, so that sounds like a lot of fun. The teleporter system in this game is just a complete, frustrating rage fest. You can't go where you want to go. It takes you forever to get around the map if you try to use the teleporters. Just stay out of them. And it's just a small, annoying map. I don't know why Pink and Eminem were the hidden song on this map, but that sucked. I like Eminem when I'm in my car. I don't like Eminem when I'm trying to kill zombies. This is bullshit of a map. All right, we'll move on to number 2. Number 2 is ShangriLa. Thank you guys on Twitter for putting this in there. This one would have been my number 1. I can't stand this map. There's monkeys that steal your power-ups, and that's supposed to help you because you can kill them and get a different power-up. That's not helpful when you're trying to kill 50 zombies coming at you. I don't have time to deal with a monkey. There's a napalm zombie who blows up and they kill your zombies, and you don't get any points for that. And then he just leaves this giant pile of fire that's always in your way. And that's if you're lucky enough to not get killed by the initial explosion. There is a shrieker zombie, just screams, kind of like a banshee. It distorts your whole screen. Let me tell you how awesome that is when you're trying to fight hordes of zombies. You can't see shit. You're going to go down. And then it's got to be the hardest Easter egg in Call of Duty. I don't know. I've never done this one. I tried. It was just a disaster every single time I tried it. The traps, the slides, the minecart, the geysers just make this horrible map an absolute train wreck. And that, ShangriLa, is why you deservingly are number 2 on this list. Oh, here comes the bus. So it must be time for the number 1 worst zombie map in Call of Duty history. And that is indeed Transit. No surprise there. You all guessed that. the fog on this map. If you're going to make a map this big, how about you leave the fog out of it, or maybe not put gremlins in it that are going to rip our nose and faces off, because that seems fair and that's a lot of fun. There's fire and lava everywhere on this map, so you can't really have a casual game of transit without getting melted into a puddle. It's just horrible. There's a glitchy ass bus on this map that, I don't know, the bus driver gets mad at you if you even talk to him, and he fucking kick you off, or sometimes he'll just skip a stop. Kind of wanted to get out there, bus driver, but you just keep driving, we'll go where you want to go. So that's fun. The jet gun, after you spend about 20 minutes finding all the parts, if you survive the fog monsters, go ahead and build the jet gun, but be careful, you're only going to break it one round later because it overheats if you even look at a zombie with a thing, and then you have to build it all over again. The pack-a-punch, you have to build the pack-a-punch, which is hidden below the bank, which you can only get to if you have an electric turbine that you also have to build. What in the fuck were you guys thinking? Everything's buildable on this map. Oh, let's not forget about the electric zombie that makes no sense at all, that's going to follow you around and FSU. This thing is horrible. I can't stand this map. I hate you, Treyarch developers, for even making this map. You did redeem yourself in some later maps, though. I'll give you that. But this was mine and my Twitter followers' 5 worst zombie maps in Call of Duty history. If you have a different list, or you would have put these same 5 in a different order, leave that down below in the comments section, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. It's been your boy Laggin24, and I will see you next time.